And, you know, this is my problem with witches is, you know, what's up with all this poison apple stuff? Just cast a spell. You're magical enough to be able to cast a killing curse, surely.
Yes. And turn yourself into an old lady.
Yeah.
Surely you can turn them into an old lady.
Oh no!
Just
eat
wait
this
for them to
apple.
die.
Eat this apple, and true love's first kiss will kill. Why don't you just kill her?
Yeah. You're
Honestly.
that close. You literally stab her.
Yeah, you got a giant cloak on. Surely you can hide a sword or an AR-15 or something, a bomb.
What she got brewing in there?
I don't know, but she's on an FBI list for the stuff stuff she can brew.
Spiking apples.
Anyway, welcome back to the Wizard's Tower.
This is the Wizard's Tower.
The Wizard's Tower!
I thought it'd be a good way to start this first episode with discussing how we became friends.
Yes.
Yes.
And that was, of course, when we were hanging out together.
Together.
Yes, that's
For
right.
the first time.
I do remember that. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it.
No, because
yeah.
we obviously went to film school. Yeah,
Yes.
together.
You wouldn't believe it.
No.
Honestly, with the skills we acquired from that school,
that's
you'd
very
think
true.
you'd think we learnt nothing.
I think I left with less skills.
I left dumber.
Yeah, I left dumber. Yeah, and then we went to film school and we were in the class together, but we weren't really hanging out. And then I think someone had a party, like someone in our class had a party.
That's right. Yeah, it was like a birthday party.
Yeah, and then we all went to their place. We sort of just having like drinking and that, and then we just were in the corner just doing bits constantly
Yeah.
the entire night.
I remember when before we even got to uni, there was a Zoom meeting that we all had, and like everyone was like, you know, like introducing
Oh, yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
And I wrote down the people I wanted to be friends with.
True,
And you were on the list. I was hesitant to
How-
begin with. I was like,
Where?
Set third.
that's fucked
Yeah.
up. Go on, give me some names. Like, not that anyone know them, but I want to know them.
I think Stefan was top of my list.
That's
our
right. Yeah, 'cause he's
acting
a
mate.
good-looking
Because he was
dude.
like, first of all, good looking dude.
Good-looking
But he was
dude.
also like, yeah, you know, like everyone's like, oh, what experience do you have? And he's like, yeah, I'm an actor. I've done this, that. I was like,
He's an
I need
actor.
this guy. I need
friends
this
with that.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
And then, and you said something funny in the Zoom meeting, and I was like, funny guy.
That's third. Not as hot as Stefan, but third.
Yeah, but you know, it's fine.
Who the fuck made second?
Oh, keep that between. keep that by myself. I don't know. It was me. I was like, who's that guy? Oh,
Oh shit, he's hot.
that's actually me.
It was me.
Holy shit, he's saying the same things that I'm saying.
He's mirror image.
Yeah. But yeah, we were at this party, and
Yeah.
I remember everyone was playing a drinking game, King's Cup,
Yeah.
and I've never understood how King's Cup even
I don't think anyone
works.
knows how King's Cup
Yeah.
works.
I remember just entering a party one time, and then it was just like all of a sudden, you know, no one's drunk before, no one knows how to drink, and then one day you just rock up to a party and everyone but you knows how to play King's Cup.
Yeah, legit.
And remembers every single thing.
There's like 13 rules.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, seven's heaven.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
what does that
is
even mean?
Seven's
seven's
heaven.
heaven.
Everyone looks at you like you should know
Oh,
it.
seven's heaven.
Yeah.
What is
What do I have to do for
I
that?
don't understand
do
that.
Do I die?
Yeah.
Do I
And
go to heaven?
And I think this is the turning point where we
Yeah.
became friends because
Yeah.
everyone was playing King's Cup.
And then everyone was like, "Oh, what's 8? What's 8?" And then I looked at you and I said, "Oh, 8, you got to jump off the balcony." And
Yeah.
we both just stared at each other like, "That's 8. That's the rules.
That can't be 8.
That's the rules, mate."
And then that was our first like bit together. Was
and then
like
we had like this whole bit, like each rule's just more and more messed up, and just like
riffing off each other. Just, sixes make out with the person next to you.
and we both
Is
like
it?
looking at each other like,
Yeah, everyone
yeah.
knows that.
I didn't make up these rules on the spot.
Come on, man. Jim over there has already done it. He drew 8 and he jumped off the
Covered
balcony.
in he's in a wheelchair covered in lipstick.
What? This is the rules of King's Cup. Everyone plays it. Everyone plays
I
it.
got bloody 8 again.
Oh, I'm sorry. So what? You know
I
better than the
already
rules.
shattered both my ankles.
Please. I don't want to
Don't
draw
make me
8.
do it again.
Oh,
Don't
he's
make
drawn
me do
8
it
again.
Oh, no.
Jump off the balcony.
That's his third 8.
Oh, for God. We really got to take these out. Who made these rules?
But yeah, that was like the moment when we like, oh, true, we sort of get each other. I think
Yeah.
that was that interaction was definitely like we just did that bit, and we still haven't made it, but I feel like it could be a really good TikTok
It could be a good TikTok or maybe our SNL
debut.
debut,
Wow, that'd be sick
our
too.
audition tape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just us doing it really bad though.
Yeah.
Like we in our head know the skit is really good.
But we're
and then
just
when we execute
butchering
it's like eight's like you
shit.
jump. So
Yeah.
when eight gets drawn,
yeah, when you draw 8, you have to
like you
and then
leap off the
off the
balcony.
balcony.
Yeah.
Do they have balconies in America?
I don't know.
Do they call them balconies?
I don't think
Porch?
so. I know that in Las Vegas, it's like a thing that
To jump off the balcony?
well, it's funny you say that. They actually, I've heard they don't have balconies in Las Vegas
So
because
preventing that.
people jump off the balcony. They draw 8
Jesus.
and they jump off the balcony.
There's just no windows.
By 8, I mean 8's remortgage your house. Time to jump off the balcony.
Eight's to do my taxes.
Yeah. Oh, I've lost all my money. Jump off the balcony. There was
yeah,
like
true.
one hotel that had them, and
Yeah.
heaps of people jumped off the balcony.
Fucking hell, I
Yeah,
didn't
they
know
drew 8 and
They drew 8.
yeah. Oh,
They drew
fuck.
depression.
They were playing-
8s get depression.
Yeah, I think King's Cup's also illegal in Las Vegas.
They play it rough over there.
Yeah.
They play it rough.
8's double down.
Yeah, what's 1? Roulette by yourself.
Yeah. Oh,
Russian roulette by
yay,
yourself.
Yay. 2's all on black. 3's go to a loan shark and get more money off them. Oh, 4's break your legs. I don't make the rules.
4s, they're going to shatter your kneecaps.
But that was like, that was the first time that we bonded, dare I
Yeah.
say, and we spent the night together. I mean,
Yes.
we spent the rest of the night at the party together.
Yeah. Yeah.
the corner.
Oh, and then we made sweet, sweet love.
And then we spent the night together. Yeah, that's right. And since then, it's all been
we spent pretty much every day together since then. Legit, I don't think there wouldn't be many. I think at film school is probably the last time I didn't spend a day with you. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I don't like the way you said.
Yeah, isn't that
last
weird?
time I spent a day with you?
Spend a day with you.
Yeah, I don't
Isn't
know.
that weird,
I don't know.
though?
I don't know if we spend the day together every day, but we are in each other's
Vicinity,
presence
yeah.
a lot. Yeah,
And it was funny because it was funny because you were like, I'm like editing down your streams and getting like clips out of them and TikToks out of them, and you're just like, so you live with me, we shoot a podcast together, and you're just editing my videos. Like, aren't you sick of me, bro? And I'm like, I never thought about it. I'm like, fuck.
honestly, never crossed my mind.
You like planted that seed now,
Yeah.
so I'm like getting angry.
Because you were getting pretty annoyed. You're like, oh, I'm in a bad mood, and I was like, I hope it's not because of me.
Spending so much
I
time.
I like walk past your room and I hear clips of me speaking. I'm like, I fucking hate that guy. I don't know how you do
Yeah,
it.
you can barely spend enough time with yourself.
Yeah, exactly. The more I found, like, the more you make content, the more, I guess, like, self-aware you are of like how you act and how you speak.
That's
and
true.
you start to, like, not so much hate yourself a lot more, but you start to
It's like hypercritical, or
yeah, you become hypercritical, but you also realize you're just like a series of sayings and words that you've accumulated over the years. Like you
yeah.
say the same thing a lot, or tell the same story, and you're like,
I'm shocking for that. I reckon I've told you the same story 80 times. I'm terrible for it.
yeah, I don't say anything, but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah. I'm
You
like, oh,
should.
he always. It's old Mitch, early onset Alzheimer's.
Legit.
Mitch.
I just be telling everyone the same story. It's fun.
yeah,
Yeah, it's so true though. Same saying, same lingo, same like cadence, everything.
yeah.
But I guess, do you not look at it like it's a performance? I guess that's why you like playing characters so much. So it's like, is that easier to edit than
so I don't have to play anybody. So I can play anybody but myself.
yeah, you're like Batman, bro. What's the mask, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, no,
Um,
I totally relate to Dream when he was
Yeah.
singing about the mask. I was like, that's so true, bro.
Do you find it easier to edit videos when you're in character, or do you find it easier when it's like a spin-off of your because I guess you're always in character, but like
Yeah. I think you always
You know what
play
I
a
mean?
version of yourself when
Yeah.
the camera's on.
yeah.
Yeah, I just like playing characters a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know. I enjoy doing the YouTube stuff because and doing stuff like this because it's like I'm not playing a character and people actually get to know like who you
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
I
that's
feel like
true.
when you play a character, there's like this disconnect between you and the audience
Well,
where it's
yeah.
like they don't
Everyone thought you were American or British for like ages. And you're
Yeah.
like, no, dude, Australian.
People still think that.
Yeah.
Wow, this British guy's really funny. I'm like,
This British guy's really good in Australian accent.
yeah.
Or they're like, yeah, he's really good at like his British accent's solid, but his Australian accent, I don't know,
it's a bit
it's a bit shit.
A troubled mind.
Let me lay a trouble on an already troubled mind. Grima Wormtongue.
Yeah, whispering in his ear.
Why do you lay these troubles on an already troubled mind?
It's just, I told you to take his stuff.
like surely at some point someone saw how
Yeah.
old and decrepit he was and was like, maybe
For his
we
age as well.
maybe we need a different king, or
He-
maybe we should get rid of the whispering guy.
Yeah.
that or
He's
like
so clearly evil.
he's green.
Yeah.
the guy is green.
He's got like black teeth.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
You literally
skulking.
did a whole skit about it.
Yeah,
They're
that's
they're
true.
always
That's a good
cooked.
point.
Yeah, go on. What's your trouble?
And I have a bit of a quarrel with just every single company, like everything ever. Basically, you can't do anything.
Jesus. let's just boil that. Let's just
I have a
take a
problem
minute.
with everything.
Let's just take a minute. Breathe, mate. It's not that bad.
Why is it you do anything, you buy any item, you do anything, you
Yeah.
can't take a shit without being signed up to some stupid email
True.
mailing list.
True.
I take Frank to the vet the other day, and because he was pissing the bed
Right.
for just
You tell me that now.
no reason, just pissing himself. And
Gross.
all is fine. Apparently, he was just drinking
there.
too much water.
Classic.
So, as you do. But I
Makes
like
sense.
take him to the vet, and then a week later, they're like, "What? Take your dog to the vet," like giving
Oh,
me
you're
like
getting all these
mailing list
emails,
shit, like trying to
yeah.
sell me on vet stuff.
When we bought these wizard robes, I was getting ads on YouTube and getting emails from me like, "Hey, you need another wizard robe?" I'm like, "How many wizard robes do you think
Yeah,
I need? I'm
come
on the
on.
market. I've already bought one."
You can't do anything. And I didn't, all I did was take Frank to the vet. I didn't sign up to a mailing list.
Yeah.
But just because you go there, they're like, "Oh, you're on the mailing list now." YD, I've bought stuff from YD before, and they're like, "Oh, and what's your email?" I'm like, "I don't want to give you my email." And
Yeah.
they're like, "You can't buy stuff unless you give us your
What?
email." They literally, one guy was like, "Well, you have to." And I was like, "I don't,
No.
but you're going to sign me up to a mailing list." And he's like, "No, I'll opt you out."
Yeah, bullshit.
Didn't happen.
Yeah.
17 YD
That's
emails
crazy.
later.
That's
6
crazy.
unsubscribes because it's like, do you want to unsubscribe from marketing or do you want to unsubscribe from updates?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
there's like 8 categories to unsubscribe from. I just don't want the emails, man. I
I've
don't
just
want
got
any of
that
them.
dump email that's just an absolute graveyard, and then I've got my other email.
That's honestly what you got to do. I think, in the future, you won't be able to take a shit without your toilet sending you a
100%,
mailing list
100%.
email. Have you taken a shit lately?
Have you taken a shit? Hey,
Oh fuck! Thank God I got this marketing email about taking my next dump. I better go do that.
Hey, have you blinked yet?
Welcome to the blinking mailing list service. Here's top 10 benefits of blinking.
Legit. It'd be so bad. Like, I feel like vets shouldn't be sending you. I'm just trying to think like what the worst one would be to send you mailing order that should not. I feel like vets are pretty up there, but even then, it's still like you should get your dog checked up. Like, I don't mind when the dentist is like, "Oh, you get your teeth
your
checked."
6
you know what I
monthly
mean?
checkup
Yeah.
is due. This is like just
But, like-
marketing, like, 5 of the best foods to
yeah.
feed your dog.
Yeah.
How about suck my balls?
Yeah, or like,
how about
yeah,
that?
like, have you tried this new squeaky toy? Like,
Yeah,
fuck off.
like just nothing
Yeah.
emails.
Yeah, I don't know what like the worst company would be to you. Like, why am I getting these? You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a like. Frank
Probably
doesn't.
like funeral services or something.
Oh, yeah, have you died yet?
Have you thought about dying?
Yeah, have you? Anyone in your family dead yet?
Caskets go up by an average of 3% a year. Buy yours now. Get in while they're
Legit.
hot. Do you know Costco sells caskets?
Yeah, Costco sells fucking everything. I didn't realize it. That's
Yeah.
crazy. You can get your car fixed,
Mm.
buy a coffin, and get something for lunch all in the one spot.
Buy a wedding ring too.
And buy
They
a
do
wedding ring.
Wedding
yeah.
rings.
That's crazy.
I got this one from Costco.
Yeah, you probably have a baby there. You go there, like, yeah, my wife's 9 months pregnant. Yeah, just head down to Costco.
But you got to buy everything in bulk. You got to buy 10 caskets,
Yeah,
10 wedding
legit.
rings,
Yeah,
10
that's wild.
TVs.
Because I don't
and-
think we have, I don't know, there probably is one in Melbourne, but the first time I went was with you in Brisbane, and
Yeah.
I was like, I was overwhelmed. It's literally a warehouse, like to the ceiling, filled with shit, and
Yeah.
you can literally buy everything there.
I think the best part is that fuel is cheaper at Costco.
True.
like
but you need like a
significantly cheaper.
subscription to their like thing, don't you?
Yeah, you got to pay whatever it is, like $100 a year.
Yeah.
But I mean, in fuel alone, it's like 10, 15 cents cheaper a liter.
True.
It probably is like filled with like heavy metals or something like that, and it probably fucks your car.
Like bands,
yeah, heavy
like
metal.
Metallica.
Oh, dude, what the hell?
No.
Mine's got Aerosmith in it.
Into the sand, man.
Yeah, what the fuck? You like push the pump on, it's like what the fuck? Oh, it's lots of heavy
Filled with
metals.
heavy metals. That'd be sick if your car ran off music. What music would get you the furthest?
Probably like Coco Melon music, I imagine.
That would be mental.
Keep the car calm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stimulated.
Do you reckon you have to listen to country to go cross country?
Oh, that would be kind of crazy.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. That would kind of suck though after a while.
You got to listen to Midwest emo to enter the Midwest.
Yeah. After you're driving through the country and after like 15 songs about your wife leaving you, I'd probably
You'd be pretty
that's when
done.
your car breaks
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
When you turn the radio off, car breaks down. You're like,
You're heading straight into the Grand Canyon. There's no stopping.
you call the like RACQ or whatever you call like roadside assist, and they're like, "So what's wrong with your car?" And you're like, "Man, I've listened to 20 songs about a guy's dog dying and his wife leaving him and him living in a trailer."
There's nothing wrong with my car. There's something wrong with me though.
Yeah, it's a therapy session. They just give you therapy for an hour. You're like, all right, I'm ready to get back in the car now.
Yeah. Therapy assistance center.
Roadside
Therapy.
RTA, roadside therapy assist.
Whatever that acronym is.
Q, Queensland. What's the C stand for?
Car.
RACQ, roadside
Car assistance.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
But yours is RSAQ. But ours is RSCV.
yeah, that's
Victoria.
dumb. RACQ rolls off the tongue
No
way easier.
fucking way it does.
Yeah,
No
RACQ.
shot. It's like rock, paper, scissors, and you say scissors, paper, rock.
What? It flows so much better. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. No. Fuck. I fucking forgot. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. That's dumb.
Yeah.
Scissors, paper, rock.
No, it
That's
takes
way
too
better.
long.
Flows way better.
Rock, paper, scissors. Boom.
No, but then you got to say the extra stuff. Because for some reason, you've got to do the same amount of hits before you do it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. I thought there's an extra set. I don't know what that means.
No.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot.
Oh, say shoot.
So shoot. I don't know.
I don't know. Nah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors, paper, rock.
Scissors, paper. It sounds like a little melody, like a little song before you get into the
Yeah,
battle.
that's the best part.
No, I want
it's
a
like
battle,
hypes you
mate.
up. Scissors, paper, rock.
It sounds really kiddie. Rock, paper, scissors is like
It's
hard.
oh, I'm sorry. Do you? When was the last time you played scissors, paper, rock?
Right now. Rock,
Scissors, paper. Wait, which one are we doing?
Do mine first and we'll do both.
Okay.
Rock,
Scissors.
mine first.
Okay.
Rock,
Scissors.
paper. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So for all the audio listeners,
Yeah.
I won that.
Yeah, I lost.
Yeah, we
You can
did
tell by my reaction.
both scissors, and then Mitch, the fool, psyched him out. I did scissors again, and he did paper.
I
like
thought
an
you'd do
idiot.
rock.
Well,
You know, my mate told me a trick with that.
what's that?
So you look at their hand, and then if they open their hand, that means they're either going to do scissors or paper. So then you do scissors because you either draw or win. But if they don't open their hand, you do paper.
What is this anime?
It's crazy,
like,
isn't
pauses.
Yeah.
I can see right now that he's going to be doing.
He's slightly flinching.
That means that he's going for rock.
He's going for rock.
Unless that's a fake out.
Unless he's double figure. Legit. But how crazy is that? He told me that, and I was like, that's crazy. So you just react. Like if you can react in that 3 milliseconds of just
True.
yeah.
So why'd you lose just then?
I didn't think about it till just after.
All right. Well, let's go again. This
No,
time
we're just
with
always
my
drawing.
rules.
We're always just drawing. Damn it.
God damn it.
Yeah, he told me that, and I was like, that's really smart. It used to be my thing for a while. I used to go like,
That was your
as
thing.
like an icebreaker, is to like play rock, paper, scissors.
That was your thing. You were the rock, paper, scissors guy?
Yeah. It worked.
True. I guess there's worse guys to be.
Yeah.
You could be the creepy guy.
Could
no
be the
one wants to be
spiker.
around. The spiker? Oh, don't
there's
watch,
the
watch out
spiker.
around old Mitch. He'll spike you with a potion of sleep,
yeah. Could be the poison apple guy.
potion of paralysis. Oh God. That's
The spiker.
splash potion of paralysis.
Splash potion.
The Academy.
I've got something to submit to the academy.
Oh,
The academy is what we've, learnt for this week or learnt in general.
yeah.
My dad hates technology.
Yes.
Now, it's not something I've recently learned, but I learned that he doesn't just hate technology. He refuses to use it.
I have noticed this.
So he come up one time, went to go watch this boxing match, and we were leaving, and he goes to me, he's like, "Oh, I don't need to bring my phone with me because you're going to have yours on you." And I looked at him like, my phone isn't something we share. You know what I mean? This isn't like our phone. This is my phone. You bring your own fucking phone. And I was like, what if he's a plumber. I'm like, what if someone needs to contact you? And he's like, "Oh no, they know I'm with you." And I'm like, what do you mean?
Everyone knows.
Yeah.
He tells everyone it's a mass email that he sends out.
It's so, everyone's on his mailing list.
Yeah. Oh my God, he signed him up. Yeah. The gas isn't working. Yes, what's your email?
Yeah. I just signed up to his mailing list. Because sometimes I'm out of town and I don't like my phone. No, but I just don't understand why
He's got a phobia.
And it's like a phobia of it, but also it's like, why? It's not like it's in his hand all the time. It's not like he has to look at it. He doesn't look at it. So just put it in your pocket, your phone might ring or God forbid, but imagine if we just all of a sudden got split up at this boxing match.
God forbid.
God forbid.
God forbid you guys got split up for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Or something like for some reason, there was a fire or some shit. And for some reason he went, that's ridiculous. But also it would be nice to be like, hey Dad, where are you? I'm at the front. Cool. It's just good to have. I don't know why.
Yeah.
He hates it. And then even another example, he'll look at, I'll be like, "Oh, so we're going to go, I'm living here at the moment, Dad." And he'll be like, "Oh, no worries." And then I can hear him on his phone flipping through the maps.
Like the Refidex.
Yeah. We call it the Melways, but he'll flip through that.
See, that's an RSCQ, RSCV.
Melways.
What is it?
Melways.
The Melways.
Yeah. I guess there's Melbourne ways.
Ridiculous.
I guess that's what, I don't know what it's short for, but he'll I'll be hearing him flip through that. I'm like, dude, there's literally a phone, an app on your phone that's called Maps. And you click that, you type in my address, it will tell you exactly where I am. And you're like, "Oh, if I take this road, oh wait, that's on page 9. He's like, I'm like, "What are you doing, bro?"
Going through the scrolls.
Yeah.
Gandalf.
Yeah,
44. I think that's just a dad thing too. My dad refuses to use maps. Oh, that thing always takes me the wrong way. Does it?
Really?
Yeah.
I've never not got to where I need to be by following maps.
Oh, it told me to turn left when I know going straight's quicker. Is it quicker?
I don't know.
It's statistically using an algorithm of every car on the road to figure out the fastest route. And you're telling me you know a quicker way.
I also appreciate, because I don't know my way around anymore because I rely on maps so much. So it's kind of like a dangerous thing. Dad would be like, "Oh, how'd you what way did you take to get home?" And I'd be like, "I don't know, dude. I just followed maps." And he's like, "Oh, did you go through this play and then go this way?" I'm like, "Dude, I got in the car. I followed the blue line, listened to podcasts and didn't, you know what I mean?"
Dude, driving my dad around is infuriating because I'll be like, we'll be, I remember I was in Geelong visiting family with him and we were driving around. I was driving him around for the week that we were down there. And the second or third time we were going back to my grandma's house, he's like, "Yeah, so you know where you are?" When I'm entering it into maps, the address. And I'm like, no, I'm just I don't know. I've been here 3 times. He's like, "Oh, that's ridiculous. You seriously, you don't remember how to get home? Why do I need to remember?"
Yeah. I've got other things to remember.
I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking when I'm in the car. I'm thinking, "Oh, this music is nice and I want to get home safely."
Exactly. Which is really bad. It is, I don't know if it's bad. It's just new. And it's just I think when Dad's generation passes on, God forbid.
God forbid.
God forbid.
God forbid he forgets his phone.
There's a fire.
When he's passing away, take your phone.
No. Oh, please. But yeah. So God forbid, when that day comes.
Yeah.
I think when that generation's gone, it's going to be so normalized to have your phone. It's going to be so weird if people didn't have their phones on them, obviously.
Yeah, everyone will have Neuralinks by then. And,
yeah, true. It'd be weird. You're like, "I don't want a Neuralink. I'm leaving it at home."
Rips it out.
Yeah. No, take your Neuralink. What if I need to fucking telepathically call you? I've got my phone. What? Huh? It's in your head. You don't even need to take it. I'm taking it out.
Well, it's funny. Recently there was some storms down here and the power went out.
Oh yeah.
In most homes we still had power, but the internet went out.
Yeah.
and it's like a very rude awakening.
Oh yeah, how
like,
much we rely on the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, you forget it. I'm like, oh, that's fine. The internet's out. I'll just check Instagram real quick.
Oh shit.
No, that's okay. I'll just check
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
Maybe I'll just watch YouTube. Oh,
Yeah,
when's
it's
the
crazy.
internet going to come back on? Oh, I can't fucking
even,
search
I
that.
don't even know. We obviously got a TV in the lounge room, and I went to go watch TV, but everything that we watch is obviously on the internet. So I had to channel sync or whatever. What do you call it? Like looking for TV channels.
Oh yeah.
Tune-
You,
what,
like,
tune?
You
Tuning the channel?
surf the tune.
Yeah, tuning the channels. I don't. What do you call it when you sync up your
Channel
TV? Channels? No, not even channel surf. But like we didn't have any channels because we had to plug the aerial in.
Yeah, it's got to like configure.
Yeah, so I
the
had to
best signal.
sync the channels
Yeah.
or whatever. And I'm doing that, and I'm like watching the bar. I'm like, oh, I've got 50 channels to go through. Just shit, just nothing on. The only good channel was Mythbusters TV, which just did Mythbusters episodes over and over.
That's
and over again.
crazy that Mythbusters has a station.
Thank God, got me through that 24 hours of no internet.
What do you think the residuals are like on Mythbusters?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably, I don't know.
Like having a whole TV channel that just
Yeah.
replays every episode.
Like, do they make money for me? Do they know that I'm on that channel? Or is it just
You
like a
specifically?
bait? Yeah, me. Do they know that I'm on that channel? I hope not.
Oh, Mitch is back.
Yeah.
Oh, he's watching a bit more
watching-
Mythbusters. Oh, he likes that. Let's play season 7, episode 3
Yeah, he
again.
really likes it. Yeah,
likes
it's an
that episode.
algorithm.
Yeah.
They've got. I'm just locked in like TikTok. Like, oh,
Wait, what's Jamie doing? What's he building?
Oh, they're human. They're bloody back and forth's good.
Oh, that's a big mustache.
I heard they didn't like each other. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
and then they like drop a car from a. They're literally Mr. Beast. Mr. Baseball, Mr. Beast.
Holy shit. Yeah, they really were like Mr.
Yeah.
Beast before Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, the age-old myth of Lamborghini versus train. Okay. Let's see. So the myth goes that a Lamborghini will actually withstand the force of a train. So what we're going to do to test this,
And then they build like a little
Build this
model
crazy
of the
shit.
train and the Lamborghini with the Hot Wheels and
And
little
then-
Buster. in
Yeah.
there.
I mean, I guess they kind of are.
Do you reckon he like watches Mythbusters and takes notes?
Oh,
Sometimes?
100%.
Myth number 84, jelking increases penis length. Okay, so what we're going to do for this...
Does mewing work?
Do they actually do it? Oh my
be
god,
really funny.
Mythbusters
Yeah.
like looks maxed?
Looks maxing. That'd be crazy.
That would be
Myth
Kinda cool.
busted.
jerking off, bust a nut
Myth
over the
busted.
busted over the busted like metal plate.
Is it possible to goon? Myth busted. Oh,
Wow.
that's fucked.
Plausible?
Plausible?
The crystal ball.
Have you seen all of this stuff going on with Jojo Siwa?
I have. I am not as. I don't really know of her history, but yeah, I
You're
have
not
been
tapped
seeing-
in?
Yeah, I'm not tapped into her lore,
Yeah.
but I've been seeing all with like the Karma song and her like thing about saying that the gay pop want to redefine. I was like, that's a bit bullshit.
She wanted to redefine music and she wanted to create her own genre called gay pop.
Which is already a thing.
It's just like as if you are the first person to do any of this stuff.
Yeah. I literally saw a girl on TikTok and she just had her iPad up and was like, yeah, I want to redefine. And it was like, what do you call it? Stitch.
Yeah.
And she's just scrolling through all the gay, like Prince, David Bowie, just scrolling through all these great gay artists in the pop genre and just like,
there's a
what do you think
million.
they're doing? Like
Yeah.
they've already done this. You know what I mean? Not already done this, but like, you know what I mean?
What's
like,
it with Country Road guy? Oh, take
oh
my-
yeah,
I've completely.
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas
Yeah,
X.
Yeah, it's like gay hip hop.
I
Yeah,
feel
gay,
like if
yeah. He
anything,
has. Yeah, legit.
he's probably been the most
Yeah.
open about doing
Yeah,
that.
exactly
And he's
right.
fucking killed it. Like
100%.
I don't think
Bangers.
Jojo's not doing anything that
No.
hasn't been done.
Karma, I wasn't like, I've been singing the fuck out of it though.
It's an earworm.
It is an earworm.
Yeah.
It is a guilty pleasure.
I did hear that it was written by like Disney writers, and that's
Oh
why
my
it's like
God.
so
Really?
in your head. Yeah.
Damn.
But I don't know. That's just, like this is the thing. A lot of information gets,
Yeah.
you read it in a TikTok comment and then you
That's
take it as
true.
true,
That's
like
true.
fact, or someone stitches it and says that. And you're like, I've never actually seen any evidence, but they said it.
I wish she made the dance a bit more Disney because her version of that is crazy.
Yeah. She
That
came out on a
dance is-
podcast and was like, actually, that was all, I did that on purpose. I made the dance look bad on purpose for PR.
I do that all the time after I do something shit. You know what I mean? Like you just save it. No, that TikTok I made that got 100 views. I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
I was trying to see the least amount of views I could get.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so dumb. You don't say it after the fact. If there was like a video of her like before being like, yeah, let's make this dance like as stupid as possible, then you'd be like, oh yeah.
I'd believe
That's
it,
cool.
but it's just, it's very like, I don't know. I would say that just to cover myself too.
Exactly.
But I guess it worked. You know, everyone's talking about it and
Yeah,
it worked.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest thing on TikTok at the moment. For sure.
Dream guest on my podcast? I'd probably spice things up. Maybe get my ex on.
Silent laughs off.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Gene Simmons. How about you? How about you fucking walk yourself back to the makeup room and
All right, Gene Simmons.
get ready to get on stage with the rest of Kiss.
But anyway, yeah. So what do you think? Are you,
Oh, do you want my
yeah.
prediction?
oh yeah. What's your crystal ball prediction?
You want me to let me look into the crystal ball real quick.
What do you think? What's gonna happen?
I see it working.
Oh my god.
I feel like everyone is like making fun of her and calling her cringe.
No.
But I think she is going to be so persistent and so in everyone's faces, it can't fail.
Do you think she's gonna make a banger song that everyone's gonna be like, oh fuck?
Maybe eventually, but even if she doesn't, there are so many artists out there that have just a bunch of really average songs or very forgettable songs and somehow
Still in the
are
zeitgeist.
still killing it. Still
true.
have that little blue verification tick.
Yeah, that's true.
I think she's just going to be persistent and just carry on with this music stuff.
Damn.
And I think she's going to be very successful.
I was like, I'd give her a month, but like, fuck, if you think she's gonna just be around,
I
I
mean-
can't keep making more and more cringe. So I guess you can.
well, I mean, like the whole thing with music these days is to have a good 10 seconds for TikTok, which is the chorus of Karma is just a good 10 seconds for TikTok.
Yeah, to meme, to dance to.
Yeah, she added the dance. It's very smart PR. Like had
That's
the
very
dance for
true.
the song. Everyone's
Yeah.
making fun of the dance while listening to the song.
Song. That's very true.
I feel like she'll kill it, but no one will be happy about it.
Yeah.
She'll kill it. She'll be really successful, but no one's gonna. People will not
Sure.
like that. I don't think. Like hate watching Friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Hate watching so many things.
You're like,
I don't
God,
know-
Ross is insufferable, isn't he? But
Yeah.
like, I just can't look away.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know what I hate watch. I guess I'm hate watching JoJo's. That's probably the thing that I'm watching at the moment.
Yeah,
But I don't know if I hate.
I don't. Yeah, that's.
know
I
what
don't.
I
I don't
mean?
hate it. It's
I
just,
just like being
oh,
a part of
fuck.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's laugh watch. I don't think I really hate watch anything.
No, I don't think there's anything I watch where I'm like,
I don't have enough hate in me to be like, I gotta watch. You know what I mean?
I think the one thing that I do hate watching now, actually, because it was a bit of a betrayal, is those videos of, like those guys in like Vietnam that will like cut out a whole like palace in the dirt. You know, those guys that'll just, they get like hundreds of millions of views and it's like two dudes with like a stick and they'll carve out in this soft dirt like a whole palace and
Wow.
like a water spring and stuff. And
Yeah.
it was,
And you hate watch that.
it was sick to watch. I was like, this is so fucking
Yeah.
cool. It was like primitive technology on another level.
Yeah.
And then all this stuff came out about it all being fake. And like they actually get like diggers in and they dig it all out. And there's like a whole crew that
They just
makes these
pretend.
videos, but they pretend it's like two people that make it with a stick.
I hope that, those like videos that did pretty well for a while where like they'd go into like a rainforest and make like a mud hut and like,
yeah.
and all that sort of shit and make like, I hope they're real.
Same genre.
Same sort of essence of, what I
A
mean?
lot of them are not.
Yeah. Well, Bear Grylls wasn't real. That's a bit of a betrayal.
You know, speaking of that, Bear Grylls, Chris Angel, Mind Freak, all of this
Yeah.
early
Oh, yeah.
2000s television, you watch it back now and you're like, that is so clearly
unbelievably
fake.
Yeah.
But there was this massive discussion for so many years of like, bro, Chris Angel is an actual, he's actually magic.
He just flew. I just saw that dude walk along the water and then fly into the air.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's like wise, dude. He's a
Clear
fucking-
cut, like two
Yeah.
cameras. And he's like, all right, is this your card? And
Yeah.
then hard cuts to another camera
Yeah,
angle.
yeah.
And the card is like in ice.
Yeah.
There was like one episode where he like got some guy to like pick out a card and then somehow managed to put it under the ice and like rubs away the ice. They're in an ice
Match
skating
cut.
ring.
Yeah. Yeah. Crossfade.
And it was down there. Yeah.
Yeah, just so it was Star Wars wipe across the screen, then it's in the
Yeah.
in the-
There was one
yeah,
where he's
just
like,
so heavily edited.
he's like burying himself alive, doing like the craziest stunt ever. And then there's like a camera in his coffin.
Yeah.
And he's like about to escape. And then it's like, Chris Angel's camera is no longer active because, me.
fucking hell.
And then somehow he emerges out of the ground Like digs himself
Damn.
out like 2 minutes later.
Damn.
There were still diehard fans being like, no, bro, that's real.
That's real, bro.
That is all real.
I think David Blaine is the only one that I've seen who like seems to have it all pretty real. I don't think that because he sort of does it in one takes, but he's a pretty weird dude as well.
But is David Blaine a magician or is he just a masochist that just hurts himself on purpose?
That's a good point.
And it's more just like body horror.
Stuff. Almost
Yeah.
like I guess that is musicians because I guess that's what Houdini was doing. You know, like trapping yourself underwater and all that sort of stuff.
Musicians?
Did I say musicians?
I guess he is a musician.
I guess he is a
little bit.
musician. He
Yeah.
plays body music.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This is Screams number 84 in E minor.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like because that's what Houdini did, like he in straitjackets and stuff. I watched some dude get out of a straitjacket on stage when I was on a cruise with a couple of mates, and I watched a musician.
Yeah.
There's music involved in his magic act, and he was getting out of a straitjacket, and I reckon I could do it.
You reckon you could get out of a straitjacket?
Yeah, because he would just thrash around until it got loose enough. It didn't look that. It just looked like it looked tiring. He's like, I'm gonna do it in under 5 minutes, and he goes for it.
Yeah.
He gets it out in like maybe 3.5 minutes or whatever. And then apparently like the night before he got it done in 2 minutes, and then the night after he got it done in like 6 minutes. It was just like, it just seems like it's just a little bit of like, not luck, but like a little bit of just effort and just how much effort you can just fucking get it loose.
You know the secret to getting out of a straitjacket, right?
No.
Houdini, the way he got out of a straitjacket was he could dislocate his shoulder
Right.
and slip out and then pop it back in. That's how he got out of a straitjacket.
This bloke didn't do that.
You don't think he dislocated his shoulder?
This bloke just was thrashing.
That
Because
seems
he did it in front of everyone.
that seems like a bad way.
It was
to
crazy.
Get out of a
Watch if you
straitjacket.
watch it. Like he got someone on stage, like, can you put me in a straitjacket, did the whole thing.
Yeah,
And then for the next 3 minutes, you just watch him thrash around on stage.
I mean that's what
trying to get
Houdini did. He didn't just
really?
like pop it and then get out straight
his-
away.
Oh, okay.
Like
He thrashed for a bit.
probably. How else do you dislocate your shoulder?
I don't know.
Do you want to try it?
No. I want to try and get out of a straitjacket. That'd be a good
Yeah.
TikTok.
Getting out of a straitjacket.
Yeah.
and you
Can
just
I get
can't.
out of a straitjacket? And then it's just me for a full minute, just not getting out of it. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, watching the whole thing, like surely he gets out
Yeah,
of it.
it's
And you
out
just
of it,
don't.
yeah, skipping
you just give up.
through. Part 2.
Yeah, learning to paint with my feet, and you're just living with the straitjacket on now. I honestly can't
That's
get out
kind
of
of
it.
funny. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like straitjackets. The way he was doing it, I was like, I feel like it's just an effort thing,
Yeah,
but maybe not. Maybe I was wrong.
I want to talk about something that is really, really pissing me off lately. I sound like I get pissed off a lot, but this was next level.
You did say you're pissed off at everything, so
Yeah, true.
nothing really surprised me.
Well,
at the
thank God
moment.
this isn't a mailing list.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this guy that makes wallets.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And he makes these wallets they're like leather wallets that have eyes in them, and they're like a full face, and the faces are like very cheeky, like smirking little faces,
little
and stuff.
evil
Little, yeah. And I have been following this guy for months because I want one of these fucking wallets,
Yeah.
and he only makes like 5 at a
And
time,
they just go like that.
and they go in a minute, like an actual minute, and he posts them at random times. And I've been following him for months, just trying to catch him to buy the one. And I'm sitting on the toilet the other day, literally pants
What were
down,
you doing?
scrolling through Instagram.
Ah, nice. That's it.
Yeah. And that's the end of the story. Anyway, and I'm scrolling through and I see he's posted, oh, new wallets available. And I look at the time 15 minutes ago. I think, holy shit, this is the time. This is the time I get one of these wallets. I was so excited. I click on his Etsy shop. Boom, 2 left. I was like, holy shit. I was getting giddy. I was
They're not all the same as well. They're a little bit different. too,
Everyone
like-
is unique, yeah.
which is sick as well.
yeah. And I'm getting excited. I'm starting to visualize my life having one of these wallets. I'm like, I'm going to have so many friends when I have this wallet. It's going to be crazy. So I'm sitting on this toilet and I'm almost like jumping up and down like an excited toddler. You know, when like a mum is bringing the food to a toddler and they're like,
Yeah, they're real silent. They're banging their
like
forks
that.
and
Yeah,
shit.
I'm doing that on my phone going, holy fuck, I'm going to buy
my
it.
God, oh
And
my
I'm
God.
like, put it in my cart. I'm entering my details as fast as possible. I click pay and it goes, item is already sold. And I'm like, I thought Etsy had like if you put it in
That's
your cart,
heartbreaking. It's
secure
yours,
it for
yeah.
a bit.
That's the whole point.
And I was like, no, and I'm trying to go back to the main page,
Yeah.
and it takes me a couple minutes, and I get back to the page. Both those wallets sold, and the one that I was gonna buy, 8 people had it in their cart
That's crazy. How's that allowed?
in 15 minutes. And
It's in your cart. Imagine
Yeah.
if this was like real life at a shopping center
yeah,
and you're pushing your cart towards the checkout and someone just walked up like, oh, I like that. Took it out.
yeah, and just
Bought
bought
it
it
and walked
faster.
off.
Yeah, full free for all.
Yeah.
And I was devastated. For the rest of the day, I was just like, I was so upset because I want one of these wallets so
Yeah,
bad.
they're pretty cool.
And then he's like, oh, don't worry, more are going to be posted on Sunday. I was like, all right, bet. So I set an alarm. I wake up early. I figure he's going to post them at a similar
So that's
time.
why you were up early on Sunday.
I just woke up early. I was thinking a lot about YouTube
wallet.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
And
true,
the
yeah.
wallet.
And the wallet.
But I woke up and I'm like, all right, at 11:45, because he posted them at midday, 11:45, I'm going to check my phone. I'm going to be refreshing the Etsy page. And I open Instagram, and like 3 hours before I wake up, he had already posted new wallets available.
That's
so just a random time,
Where's he based?
Illinois.
Sure.
Yeah. And just
yeah.
literally just like posted, oh yeah, anyway, more wallets. And then they were all gone within a minute. All the comments were like, missed out.
I mean, yeah, because when you were telling me this, you were saying like you wanted to earn it as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to feel
you
like,
wanna earn
you know,
it.
I won it
Yeah.
nobly. But then after that, I was like, okay, fuck this. And I
Instant DM,
I
yeah.
DM'd him
Nothing?
and he hasn't replied. I was like, all right, bro. And he doesn't take commissions. He doesn't like do custom orders.
Sells all the same price.
Yeah,
just whatever
he's
he's
just like,
feeling.
No, you got to get one.
Little side.
You got to
side
get one
hustle.
normally. They sell it in a minute. What a flex.
Yeah.
Just post,
They are sick.
I might just post 5 more. Oh, they're all gone.
Try and paint the audience a picture of what this wallet looks like.
So I was actually looking them up, and someone has coined a term, schmuggle face. I mean, I feel like schmuggle face already gives you a visual in your head of what it could
Yeah,
look like. But
yeah.
basically picture a black leather wallet, and like the leather has been like pulled up a bit and like crinkled to form a face, and it has this big giant narrow like brow over these 2 little like dragon eye kind of cat's eye looking things, and then it has another crease which is like its mouth, and it'll usually be like smirking very cheekily. I've never seen anything like
No,
it.
they're really cool. They're really cool.
Yeah, but then there's like a guy that resells them for like $200,
Yeah.
which is I'm almost tempted to buy one of those.
But also like they do look like they belong in Harry Potter. Like they do look like they'd speak to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
They got like I feel like they'd be a cool companion that you like hate to love.
yeah.
Like,
He
oh,
like
he's
eats
a little-
your money.
Yeah, he's like a little dick, but like that book.
Yeah,
from
why
Harry
are you
Potter. Yeah.
smirking? Did you eat my money?
You eat my
Did
money again?
Did you charge? Why is there a $50 charge on my card to what is this, a massage parlor? What do you have to get massaged?
What the fuck is XX Wallets XX?
Yeah, and he's just sitting there smirking at you the
he's
whole time.
smirking.
You little fucker.
you little schmuggle.
What do you know that I don't? Why are you smirking?
So he's a schmuggle. So what's that? A smug muggle.
I guess so. Schmuggle. Yeah, he
good.
is kind of smug.
Yeah.
They do look very smug.
it's the perfect name for him for sure.
The cauldron.
What were you gonna ask me?
What's cooking in your
What's
in your
cooking?
cauldron this week? What have you got brewing in there?
What have I got brewing this week in the cauldron? I've been working
Yeah,
at one of the 2 major supermarkets in Australia.
which is
One of them. You know what I've noticed with customers though? I don't want to be ageist, but I've only really noticed this in customers that would be, I want to say like 65 plus.
yeah,
So
Old
pensioners,
people.
old
yeah.
people,
So old people,
older people.
old fucks,
I don't think 60s
old
that
dusty
old.
bints.
Yes, correct. I've been noticing that they aren't polite, and they just
I never would have.
yeah,
guessed.
yeah. So like, I'll be stacking shelves, and they'll come up to me, and they won't even be like, "Hi, excuse me, sorry to bother you." You know, and then they ask me what they need. They just come up to me with their blank lead paint stare. You know, the
Yeah,
lead poisoning
I know
stare.
exactly the stare.
You know, drooling a little bit, and then they just be like, "Where's this?" But then it's getting progressively worse.
Yeah.
Do you want to role play a little bit? Should we role play a little bit? And
Yeah,
be,
okay.
Yeah. So you be me.
Okay.
And you're stacking shelves at
Yeah, okay.
one of the supermarkets.
All right. Hang on, let me get into the
And
zone.
I'm coming up to you as a customer who doesn't know where something is.
Okay.
All right, so you're stacking shelves.
Well, where's the milk?
And then I sort of look at you.
Can I help you?
Eggs. Eggs.
What?
Eggs.
Like eggs.
Yeah, eggs.
Do you want to know where they are?
Uh-huh.
Eggs.
Correct.
Aisle 7.
Egg. And they walk off. And then they walk off. And you know what's actually crazy? So then they walk off and then they walk off in the opposite direction.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's just left here.
So it's like it's like, oh, I don't need them right now.
yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, why? I don't know. It's crazy.
Just a quick pit stop.
Yeah, like walking past me. They don't. That's happened to me. Eggs. They literally said it like that.
Egg.
Like I'm like, I get it. You're all, but like, sure. And then when I tell them where it is, there's no thank you. There's no sorry to bother you. You know, there's none of this. It's eggs. Oh, they're in aisle 1 next to our bacon. Oh, okay. And then they walk. You know what I mean?
Like people that work in customer service are the unsung heroes of the world.
Yeah. I don't like. It is crazy. He's like casting a spell on me. Egg Spectre.
This
Egg Spectre. It is crazy. Like it's mental. I actually had a really nice conversation with a customer the other day. That was good.
Yeah.
It's not like he was like 40, 50.
Oh, super old.
And he like
basically in the ground, really.
I think it was a skeleton actually.
Oh,
I think he
true.
rose up.
A ghost, the spirit of the house.
Eggs. He's been walking these halls looking for eggs.
You're like stacking, putting something on a shelf, and he like comes out of the shelf. Easy now, don't go down aisle number 74. Yeah, old Dale got crushed by a pallet once.
Some say he's been wandering these aisles looking for eggs. and then he grabs the eggs and then he's like, like my finished business, and then just disappears. He's like been looking for eggs his whole life.
Just every now and then you see a cracked egg on the ground. And you're like, he's been here.
He's been here. Yeah, but like, and then like, not all customers are bad though. Like,
Yeah.
I've just noticed, because you're only going to talk about the bad ones, but like like 95% of all customers are great.
Yeah.
But just this 5% of like pensioners who just are just rude. You know what I mean? It just blows my mind. Like, it's not that hard to smile and say, "Hey, excuse me. Sorry to bother you."
That's more words than a lot can muster, though.
Yeah, I guess. So, yeah. He's just always thinking he's egg. And like, do you just want one egg?
Wandering around like the pasture aisle.
Yeah.
Egg. You've lost your way, haven't you? He's lost. He needs a guide.
It's a guy.
Little Gollum comes out.
Yeah, come with me.
Grabs
His hand.
through the pass.
There's like a crack in 2 of the aisles.
She's hungry. But I think it's also kind of fun too, because you just sort of laugh about it, because if you can't really take it personally.
Yeah. When I was a tradesman, I would have to go to Bunnings a lot.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the people there either just didn't give a fuck or just, I honestly don't know. Maybe like, I remember just this one time going in and being like, I had like one bolt that I needed like more of the same bolt. So I bring the bolt in. There's a lady in the bolt aisle, the screw and bolt aisle, right? She should know.
Is it a big aisle, the screw and bolt aisle?
No, it's like,
Pretty small?
like it's a whole aisle of just like
Screw and bolts.
nuts, bolts, everything. So I bring this nut in. It's not the bolt. And I go to her and I'm like, hey, I'm looking for an M8 bolt, which is an 8 mil nut. And I need it to be like stainless steel. She goes, we don't make them.
You're holding it in your hand.
I'm standing in the middle of the fucking nuts and bolts aisle. And I'm like, you don't make an 8 mil nut.
Pretty common.
It's probably the most common nut.
True.
Like, you don't make this? And like, no, we don't have them. I look right behind her, not even
There it
kidding.
is.
And it's right there. And I grab it and I'm like, you don't make
Don't make
these?
this.
And she's like, oh. And then just continues stacking. Does not give a fuck.
Unbelievable.
It's almost more helpful to not talk to them.
Yeah, I
And-
agree. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, and just find it
Yeah.
yourself.
No,
honestly.
that's true. That's true.
Since that day, I never asked for help.
Were you rude?
No, I wasn't. I was really nice.
Yeah, you can't imagine you being rude to anyone.
Yeah, I was really nice to her, and she was being really rude to me. And I was like,
Yeah.
I just, why?
I will give what I get. So if you're rude to me, I'll treat. But if you're nice to me, I'm. You know. What
Maybe
I
I
mean?
just went up to her and I went, Not.
It's
Not.
like, ugh, what the hell? Need nut.
8 mil nut.
I need nut. Nut.
Not you nut.
Pretty girl nut. Pretty girl, I need nut.
You know not.
You give nut.
You know lots about nut. Nut. Help me nut.
Uh,
Yeah. Kind of actually makes sense now. Anyway, look,
anyway.
I think that's gonna have to do it for our time here at
Yeah.
the Wizards Tower. Thank you for joining us on this journey.
Yeah.
Pick up your stuff, pick up your hat, and fuck off.
And fuck, get out.
Yeah, your time at the Wizards Tower is done.
Go listen to another bloody podcast about wizards.
Or another episode of the Wizards Tower.
Actually do that.
Yeah, actually leave out the front door of the Wizards Tower and come back and get ready for the next one. Get out of here. Get out of here right now. That's me casting a spell of get out. Just scream until they leave.